All right, everyone. We are here today with Bonnie Milner, Executive Director of a Boston-based music and sustainability nonprofit, Clean Green Music Machine. My name is Christina Langone, and I am the Sustainability Specialist for the Office of Sustainability for New York City's Department of Education. Thank you for joining us today. Bonnie and her amazing team have been a wonderful addition to our sustainability family, and we are excited to introduce her and her work to you all. And then we'll dive into a really exciting event that we're co-hosting with climate activist and hip hop artist Jutescat Martinez from Earth Guardians. That's going to be on May 28th, so stay tuned throughout the whole video to learn more.
Clean Green Music Machine was founded by Mark Falschwaller, who is a musician, activist, and is super committed to doing whatever we can to create sustainable environment, economy, and society. So what we do with Clean Green Music Machine is we look for opportunities where we can infuse music as a means of communication into the sustainability discussion. So we have projects like the show, a live musical show called Turn It Up that works with, it's super interactive and works with kids to uncover how energy is made, how our energy choices affect sustainability, and how kids as young as 5 years old can influence the trajectory of our energy choices. And then we have other projects that we're going to talk about in a minute that really are all about elevating the voices of junior high and high school kids. So it's all across the board. But one thing we have found out over and over again is that music is a language, music and entertainment is a language that kids understand no matter where they live and what they're about. I've kind of been introduced to the world of sustainability through Mark. Originally, I was Mark's manager. My history in the entertainment industry, I have a company called Longview Entertainment that I co-own. Longview Entertainment has recorded over 200 platinum selling records over the span of 30 years. Artists ranging from the Rolling Stones to Aerosmith, Beyonce, Mos Def, Death Cab for Cutie, and the list goes on and on and on. But Mark was one of our artists, and he is very, very involved with trying to create sustainability in economic systems, societal systems, and for the environment. In the course of doing that work with Mark, I am learning constantly from the next generation who has a clarity, a wisdom, a fierceness, and compassion like I don't think I've seen since the 60s. Our commitment is to give them both a platform and a megaphone to tell their stories. And we believe that entertainment is the best way for them to communicate. Really interesting when you get into how music resonates with the human brain. It is able to make connections within the brain and then from the human to the outside world in a way that other forms often can't. And I think probably the thing that's the most resonant about music is that it is truly, it's not a cliche, it is truly a universal language. And so music from the beginning of time has been used to facilitate societal change. If you look at any point in our history, when society has had a big shift, you'll find that music and songs are at the core of that shift. Yeah, it's interesting because I don't think it's an either or thing, like music programs that are traditional are in lieu of non-traditional, or vice versa. I think that we need to create space for all of that. But one thing is interesting is that a lot of times throughout a person's education, there are people who fit into systems, like band and chorus, and then there are a lot of musicians like myself. I never learned to read music. I was never in chorus, never in band, but ended up having a career in the music industry. And there are a lot of people like me who don't fit in those traditional settings, but have an awful lot to say. What you have to say does matter. People are listening, and we need your ideas. We desperately need your ideas because the way we're living now is not sustainable. I keep saying it, but I have to say it again. I love this generation because they know how to use their phones to not only write music and make music, but to make videos that go along with it. And they know how to share it. So what happened was the Office of Sustainability and Clean Green Music Machine did a citywide search looking for artists who are doing sustainability work on their own. And so 5 artists or artist groups were selected across the city. They were then paired with established artist activists. Then they're put together in a one-day situation at TAPCO, an amazing school in the Bronx that we partner with. And in one day, the pairings had to write a song together about what the student feels we need to do to create a sustainable existence. Those songs then were taken and produced in a famous studio by great musicians, and then the students perform the songs that they've written with their mentors, and those videos are shown on the live streaming event. And additionally exciting is student video teams from TAPCO. They have an incredible technology program there. They videotaped the writing process and then edited those videos into vignettes so you can actually see the mentors working with the student artists. So take all those things, and then you have Shateska Martinez, who you've got to Google him, people. He's hosting the event, and all of this is being streamed live. I think why you need to watch is, first of all, I have a 15-year-old daughter, and one of the artists, she says, when is she going to be on Spotify? She's that good. But all 5 artists are that good. This isn't like kids performing in a way that you've ever seen, and they are your colleagues. You got to see it. And then to see Shateska perform, man, you don't want to miss this event. It's really interesting. Your department, Christina, the Office of Sustainability, led by Meredith McDermott, is one in a million. We came with a whole bunch of wild ideas, and your department has literally said yes, yes, yes. You see the value in music. You understand how important it is as a universal language, and it's made a whole lot possible in New York that we weren't even able to make possible in our home state of Massachusetts. New York is very lucky to have this department creating opportunities.
Well, that's everything, folks. Thank you, Bonnie and Clean Green Music Machine, for always being lovely partners, and for all of you for watching. Bye now.
Bye.